So today we'll talk about required Node.js, not complete. Yeah. Required Node.js. Whatever things you would be needing from the Node.js, that we will understand. Can you tell me what is Node.js? Any idea?
It is used to compile the code of Angular,
Of what?
backend, Angular,
Okay.
components, and Angular, whatever code is done.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So whenever, just a minute. Yeah. So when you say Node.js, it has nothing to do with the Angular. So when you talk about Node.js, it's a JavaScript runtime. If you go here, about Node.js, an asynchronous event-driven JavaScript runtime. Node.js is designed to build a scalable network application. So you can consider this is the backend part. This is used to develop the server-side applications. Then why we are learning it? That is the question. So here I can say new folder, not this. Open the directory. This one. Save commit. Day 45. Here I can say new folder, day 46. So let me go to the terminal. Web dev Angular cd day 45 and this one. Now, sorry, day 46 we are in. Actually, we have covered more days, but in some time we didn't add the folders. Yeah. So day 46, Node.js is a backend framework. Remember that. I'm repeating myself. So you have installed Node on your machine, correct? Hello?
Yes, yes.
You have installed Node on your machine. Means what you have installed exactly? You have installed this runtime. Means what you have installed exactly? You have installed, what you can say, this runtime on your machine. Now, runtime means what? Which understand the JavaScript. If you go here and simply type Node.js, can you see? Here is the prompt. Here I can say const I is equals to 10. I is equals to 10. and I can say console.log. This is the JavaScript, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this JavaScript can be understood by this, my prompt. Why? You have entered into the node environment, node runtime. You have entered into what? Node runtime. This you have installed on your machine. And at that time, we have discussed whenever you install node runtime on your machine, one utility comes along with it called as npm. So this is the node runtime. Whenever you install this node runtime, so this utility also gets installed on your machine. If you want to check, go to the terminal and just type npm. Can you see? Something has been installed. So who have installed this? Node. Node have installed this utility. npm stands for node package manager. Node is the runtime. Manager, you got it. Now, what do you mean by package? Whatever node project you will create, that node project is termed as package. That node project is referred as package. So, for packaging all the node projects, this utility comes along with the node runtime. So, with the help of this utility, we can create the node project. How do you create the node project? npm, the utility that comes along with the node installation, node package manager. And here you can say init day 46. Let's create one folder inside this, mkdir node intro. Node what? Intro. So cd node intro. I am inside the node intro now. Now inside that I want to create the node package, npm init. How do you create the new package? Hello? What is the command? npm init. I want to create a new package. Whatever node project you will create, recording, yeah, it's on. Whatever new project you will create, in our terms we will call it as project, but node will consider them as what? Package. npm init. Hit the enter. It will ask you few questions. What would be the name of the package? Node intro or first app. What would be the version of this package? 0.0.1. A description, this is first package created for learning. Hit the enter. Entry point, keep it index.js, no problem. Or if you want to change, you can make app.js. Presently, just forget about it. Test command, forget about this. In which Git repository you are going to store it, you can give that. Some keywords, if you want to search it, why you need keywords and author will see that. What is the license? Hit the enter. And it will create this JavaScript object, something like this, right? And it will store it in one file. Can you see? package.json. Can you see that? The node intro folder contains the package.json. Who have created this package.json? npm init. You have given the names. What would be this? It looks like JavaScript object, right? Key value, key value, key value. But it is not JavaScript object. Then what it is? Look at the extension. JSON. It is the data exchange format. JavaScript object notation. So you can confidently say that the thing, if this is the folder and if this folder contains package.json, package information, which is stored in the form of JSON. Information means what? What would be the name of the package, right? What is the starting point of the package? What is the version? A short description of the package. Who is the author? Who have created? I can give my name. I have created a metadata about the package, and these are the scripts. What are the running scripts we have? That scripts, correct?
Yeah.
And that is nothing but what your package.json is. Now you can confidently say that if the folder contains the package.json, right? So this folder is can be used as node package, and that's why you have placed this package.json inside node intro folder, right?
Yeah.
Now why this keywords? And here there is a one thing also, keyword we didn't specify it, that's why it has removed from here keywords. And here we can say this is an array, simple. This is, you can say, Angular JavaScript array, right? JS, like that. Now what is the purpose of this package? The purpose of this package to solve some problem. Also there is a one npmjs.com, there is one website. Can you see search packages? Lot of developers around the world have created their node packages, and they have uploaded these packages on a central place. This is the npmjs.com, right? This is the central place. Everyone have uploaded their packages over here, like Angular CLI. Can you see that? And here you will find the keywords and the author and the git repo. Can you see keywords over here? The array becomes over here. This is the description, right? This is the name of the package, right? Weekly downloads. How many weekly downloads are there? A lot of things. Code, dependencies, and this thing. So, which means that this package can be uploaded to this website. At that time also, this information is required. You got it this much, right? This is the JSON. npm is the utility which comes to you when you install the node. Why we are, yeah,
Actually, npm I created one project.
npm init.
Yeah.
npm init, we have created the package information, right? Now you can write your JavaScript files over here. Here I can say app.js, and I can say console.log, console.table, or let's say console.log, and welcome to node world. This is what the node world is. We have entered into the node world. Okay. Now how do you run this file? On the local machine, we have done ample of stuff for running this thing. Node app.js and node world over here, which means that this file is input to that part. Now it gives you a facility. Node.js also gives you the facility to create the scripts. So here I can say, I can say execute. I want to execute it. exec. Any arbitrary string you can give. ex. Okay. And if you want to execute any of the command, like node app.js, can you see that? Exec, it will fire this command internally. Test means what? Here we can say testing. Inside this we can say testing. Echo is the command. If you go here and you type echo testing, it will same print testing, right? Now with the help of npm we can execute these scripts. Script stands for what? With the help of npm. So instead you write node and app.js, here you can say npm run exex. Can you see? It is running the script, same thing, but it is utilizing the script of the Node.js project. Similarly, if you want to execute this test, here we can say npm run test. Can you see? Echo testing, and here you can print the testing, something like this. The purpose of the script object, this is the object, script is the key, this is the JavaScript object, again this is the key, this is the value, this is the key, this is the value. npm, what do you mean by npm? A package management utility, allows you to create the project, allows you to get anyone, we'll see that, allows you to upload your project, upload your package to npm registry. You can upload your package also here. You can upload this package also. Consider that you have developed some world required JavaScript library, and if you think that that will help other developers, you can use that. For example, I wanted to use the date time. I want to work with the date time. So I don't want to write code on my own. Instead of that, I will search any ready-made library available there or not. If ready-made library, let's check which library. Movement.js is there. Datefns is there. Const date, we can create the date object like that. Dates.sort we can have. New date, if you want to format like this. Can you see these functions? They already have written it. Can you see that? Compare, ASC, format. These guys have written all these functions. Now 200 functions for all occasions they have written. 200 functions they have written for the date. This is the third party documentation. And I want this date to be used in my project. Correct? This datefns package. So how do you take this datefns package to our project? Now remember that in this case, this is your project. Now your project is dependent on a datefns package. This is, don't, when I say package, make sure that when I say project is generic term, I'm referring to what? Node package. Right? This is the node package we have created, and your package is dependent on this thing. First, you need to take this package into your project as a dependency. Okay. As what? Dependency. How to do that? There is one key called as dependencies, and here you can name this package datefns, and latest thing is, and this is the version 360. So here datefns, and the version, it will automatically suggest. Can you see I didn't write anything? 360, automatically it will suggest. It is smart. npm is smart.
So these packages already available on the machine.
Yeah, these are
That's why it is suggested.
no, it is taking from the internet. It is making call to this, npm is making call to this website, and then it is pulling the latest versions and like that. Okay, so this package we found that it's a good, documentation is also good, right? And now we want to use it in our project. Now see here, dependencies. But in a same fashion, see, I have this file, say util.js, correct? Util.js. I have a function export. Here you can say function call util. Call what? Util. And here we can say console.log util. And now I want to use this function into my this app.js. So first you need to import it, right? Import call util. This is the function call util. You have imported this function. This is the util.js. So from this you have exported this function and you have imported over here, correct? Which means that this util.js is available in your project, correct? This util.js is available in your project, and that's why you can import it. But where is the functionality of this datefns? If you go here, there is, can you see import? Where is this? This should be there. First it should be there. First it should, you should have this datefns file. It is not available over here, right? So you have written it in the dependencies. Now what npm will do, this npm on your local machine will go to npmjs.com. You need to tell npm to go to npmjs.com and pull the file in our local computer. Pull which file? This datefns file on your local computer. How do you do that? The minute you add the dependencies, means your package is dependent on this datefns package. And if you wanna install that package, npm install, there is one more command. Which command? So it will go to the dependencies object. It will go to the dependencies object. It will find out the perfect name, this name and version available or not. If available, it will pull that dependency. And can you see here, one node modules folders have been created. Can you see that? And inside the node modules you will find datefns, which means that the third party developers who have uploaded the code over here, which is pretty standard, that code we can pull it on our machine, and now it is available to use. And if you try it, you are going to get an error. Yeah, can you see? This is something different.
What to do?
Just run it, node run exex, right? So this script we have created, it is giving me the error. Remember that, if you remember, we have seen the import and export under the ES6 features, right? And this project, this node package is not ready to handle the ES6 functionalities. Are you getting my point? You need to make some changes over here. You need to make what? Changes. So that is that error. Whatever error you see here, cannot use the import statement outside a module, right? Can you see warning? The ES6 module set type as module in your package.json. Warning, to load the ES6 module, set type module. If you see, it is saying that create something called as type and make it module, when you make the module, see here, error, it has clearly given warning. To load the ES module, set the type module in the package.json or use the MJS extension. Meaning of this, I can use ES6. Now try to run the project, right? See, it is saying that module not found. Now import is wrong over here. So if you go here, Node.js intro, this is the Node.js intro, app and util.js, util, export function, call util from node intro, okay, util, it should work actually, app.js. Did you mean import? It is not getting the module. Where is exactly module located? Reveal in Finder. You see, this is the node intro, app.js and the util.js. Okay, they are at the same level. Util.js export function. I'm not getting what's the concern. Module not found. Util.js. Did you mean? Yeah, JS was missing. Can you see that? And here I can call util, right? Run it. It is running. Util is running. Similarly, this you have written and that you have imported. Now this is not, you have not written it, but that has been written by the third-party developers. So let's try to format it. Console.log, and the format function have been written by, this format function have been written by third-party developers. So we need to format this date in this way. Let's try to run it. Can you see 2014-02-01? You didn't do anything. This library util.js you have written. This date.fns you have not written. So date.fns is a JS file, and inside that JS file, format is a function, compare ASC is a function. Similarly, util, this is the JS file, call util is a function. Right. So what we have done over here, dependencies. Now you don't need to every time go over here and add manually something like this. You don't need it. If you go to any of the package over here, can you see there is a command npm I. Now if I delete this node modules folder, just delete it, move to trash. Okay, there is nothing now. If you try to run it, you will get an error because the dependency have been removed. So you don't need to come over here, then find out the name of the package, then find out the version. Straight away go here, copy this. That's why they have given the icon copy it, go to your terminal and paste it. It will automatically register the direct dependency into the package.json, download it from the npm json and place it into the node modules automatically, right? Okay, now this node module folder, I don't want to upload it to the GitHub, because if you clone this project on your machine, And if you fire npm install, this is anyways going to get created. That's why I will put it in a ignore file, node underscore modules. Can you see now this become a grayish one? This will not would be uploaded to the server, right? Now
Another one question. You are executing the command from the command prompt, or what is that?
command prompt, this is the command prompt.
Regular Windows command prompt?
It's a Windows command prompt.
And how come this no part is here? You type the command like no.
Yeah, npm run exex.
No, I mean when you open Linux command prompt, it shows the Windows directory structure, right? You are in the different OS of.
I'm using Mac, but that's not the concern. You need to open command prompt inside this folder. cd cd cd, you need to travel here, and inside this folder you need to first create the project npm init, then add the dependency npm I, then you can modify the scripts, whatever scripts you want to add, right? And then open the command prompt and run it.
I mean, the question is like there is no any other command prompt. It is general or command.
Yeah, it says normal command prompt. Yeah, nothing fancy.
So you can run from this also.
I can run from
From this
yeah VS Code also.
VS Code also.
Yeah, open the terminal like this. Web dev angular cd day 46. Just one thing I need to do, cd node intro nvm use. I have multiple versions of node installed on my machine. I need to do the specific 18. Presently you don't require that part. For different projects I need different node versions. That's why I have utility. You don't need to do this thing. And from here npm run exex. Correct? But for that your node project should be created.
Run is a keyword.
Npm run is the standard command from Node.js. Npm run, and after that this name. To run the script, to run the anything inside a script, you need to write npm run. Any other question? This is clear, right? Hello?
Sorry, I was on. It is clear.
Now, there are few things. Dependencies. Whenever you build the project, that would be part of that build, final build. And there are something called as dev dependencies that would be limited to the developer's machine. Say Jest, one of the unit testing framework, Jest, that would be placed inside node modules only. But whenever you generate the production level build, it won't be there. Only dependencies would be combined. Okay.
So in that case, of production build, that dev dependency is not required on that particular machine.
Dev dependencies are not required on the server machine. These are for the unit test cases will never run on the server, right?
Okay, this is for unit test.
Jest is for the unit test.
But other than unit tests, there might be some dev dependency.
No, which will not require. So you can consider another dependency like gulp. Gulp is a build tool. You don't need to build the project on the server, right? But you need date formatting on the server. That is the core part of your application. You need HTTP server. You need HTTP server on the HTTP wrapper on the server. These are core part of the project, right? So that would be bundled in a final production, but these are not. They are limited to the developer machine. That is the difference between dependencies and dev dependencies. Now we are good to go for the Angular. Now you will get to know why I have covered this much part of the Node.js. Angular project itself is a node project. You'll get to know whenever I will explain. You can relate this today's lecture. Okay? Fine, we can call for the day. We'll meet tomorrow and we'll start with the Angular. Tomorrow is the session, right? Let me stop the recording just a minute.